Well, Christmas season is here. Man, I'm excited. There's nothing like sitting down, opening up your presents, and watching the 24-hour Christmas Story marathon. It started off being pretty decent, and I honestly had no negative thoughts towards the special. I just thought, it's kinda weird that they play it for 24 hours on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Now, I know that it's a classic among so many people. It's tradition almost to watch it every year. But just for some reason for me, I get less and less enjoyment out of it every year. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. Contain the riots. Put down the pitchforks and the bladed weapons and the torches. Hear me out. Let's take a look. This is A Christmas Story. We open with a young kid, Ralphie, as he's gleaming at the Red Ryder BB gun, the only thing he wants for Christmas.
The Red Ryder 200-shot range model air rifle.
Well, I counted up the kills in Freebirds, and we got a shockingly terrifying result to that. So let's see how many serial killer faces we count from Ralphie in this film.
Effort of trying to come up with the infinitely subtle devices.
As established earlier, we see that Ralphie really wants this Red Ryder BB gun. I have one myself. We get a sequence of him defending his home. It's a dream sequence of him defending his home with the Red Ryder gun, and it's a sequence to say the least. At least they didn't go the Batman Forever route and have all the actors go when they were hurt. One of the only scenes I enjoy out of this flick. This child in pain while being stuck to a pole. I have problems. Now, as you've heard me say earlier in the video, we have the guy that that Freddy makes the guy slit his throat in the bathtub from Freddy vs. Jason. This is that kid. Who taught this kid how to introduce himself? Jack Torrance? Now, as I've mentioned before, the old man is my favorite character in this film, and we finally get the scene that is pretty much most iconic, I think. The lamp. Yeah.
Look at that! What is it? It's a leg!
Little do they know, the old man just got it to please him sexually. She just isn't doing it anymore. Inanimate objects are the future. I really didn't think I'd have to throw this scene in, but I thought of a good joke, so you know what? Enjoy this.
It's Little Orphan Annie.
Kids, it's Little Orphan Annie time. Brought to you by Rich Chocolatey Ovaltine.
And then brutally murdered by Jamie Foxx, Cameron Diaz, and Sony Pictures in 2014. So Ralphie turns in this big report talking about how bad he wants to Red Ryder BB gun, and he imagines that he gets an A+, and presumably everyone loves it. Just everyone just celebrate that this one kid who's been responsible for a child being beaten in this movie, a child being stuck to a pole, well, they don't know that, but still, some of them do, and later on being involved in a fight. That's a guy you root for right there. I could only hope that's the equivalent to when Joaquin Phoenix wins an Oscar for Joker. I love how the old man is literally just like, no, I will not contribute to this. So here we are, we have arrived at the Oh Fudge scene. It's so overrated. It's so overrated, guys, I'm sorry. Put your pitchforks down. I already said this in the intro, put them down, man. He says much worse cuss words. He says much worse that we actually hear him say later on in the film, so I don't know. The effect didn't really hit me in this scene.
Fudge.
Only I didn't say fudge.
I said forget my career and star in better movies. Hey, I didn't even know he was in these. Oh, challenge. Go home and watch these films and actually try and find him. I can't. Outside of the old man and the mom and the brother, we finally actually do get a really good bit of acting here.
You heard it from your son! What?
Meanwhile, shit goes down as the old man's fetish finally comes to an end when the lamp is broken.
You were always jealous of this lamp.
I'd be jealous too. You're playing the lead character's mother and you get pushed to the sideline so a leg lamp steals your thunder. So the next day, Ralphie gets his paper back from the teacher and it's not a good result. She even had the nerve to write, P.S. You'll shoot your eye out on his paper. And then we get this terrifying piece of imagery.
You'll shoot your eye out! You'll shoot your eye out!
Terrifying. Ralphie gets upset and the bully prompts him, prompting Ralphie to beat the little crap out of him.
Just that a steady torrent of obscenities and swearing of all kinds was pouring out of me as I screamed.
Sorry, Ralphie, got a dolphin sound effect, man. I can't have you demonetizing me, man. I'm just kidding, I don't make money. Ralphie calms down and the dad comes home to find out about the fight, but the mom quickly decides to get him off the topic, so Ralphie gets off scot-free with beating a kid up. Great message for your kids right there, guys. Great message. But now, it's time for Christmas Eve. So Ralphie and his brother go to the mall to go see Santa, and honestly, I would run away screaming at what I've seen here. Look at how they put the kids down the slide. It's like watching Mufasa fall down into the gorge. Oh boy, Ralphie's finally lost it with the Christmas mental illness. Maybe he found Macaulay's stash.
Hurry up, the store's closing. We've got a lot of people waiting here, so get going!
Don't you just love those generic mall Santa setups where all the employees are jerks? He finally tells Santa what he really wants, but he gets the response he was not hoping for.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Oh, we also got a new serial killer counter entry. Not many in this film. It's now Christmas morning as funny antics ensue. Oh man, that bunny suit's bad. Anyway, Ralphie finally gets his Red Ryder BB gun.
Oh, it was beautiful. I could hardly wait to try it out.
So if you know the story, pretty sure everyone does by now, he goes out to test his Red Ryder BB gun and to a shocking surprise, he shoots his eye out.
Oh my God, I shot my eye out. My eye's all right. The BB must have hit my glasses. My glasses? Oh no, where are my glasses?
Wow, the narrator really puts his all into this. Like, you know, you generally believe this is a child thinking in his head, you know. Yeah. Matthew Broderick did not do that in the Christmas Story Live.
Well, the BB must have hit my glasses. My glasses? Oh no, where were my glasses? Nothing brought such swift and terrible retribution on a kid as a pair of busted glasses.
He tells his mom it was an icicle that fell on his eye, as the dad discovers that the turkey's being eaten by dogs.
Turkey!
It has a very particular reaction. I don't even think Google could translate what he just said. I want a little comment down in the comment section for you guys. Do you like this film? Because I like it, and then sometimes I see it and I'm just like, oh, play something else, you know? I don't know, I just always found it like a bad message to the kiddos about, you know, like, he gets through all this effort, you know, getting the Red Ryder BB gun. He finally gets it, and he does the one thing that everyone thought he was gonna do. Shoot his eye out, or nearly shoot his eye out. I don't know, I just never got that as a kid. I don't get it now, you know, why they would do that. I guess, I mean, it is an iconic scene now, but I don't know, it's just nitpicking. This is a decent movie. I don't think it should be as praised as it is now, and I don't think it should be played 24 hours on a loop, on the TNT or TBS or wherever plays it. And when we look at the Christmas Story Live next year, let's just say the hatred's gonna come out. They decide to go to a Chinese place to have dinner, and they witness the decapitation of a goose. And they think it's hilarious.
Okay? Beautiful. Yeah.
The film lets everyone know time to restart that loop, as the film ends with Ralphie calmly sleeping in his bed with a very satisfying Christmas. Okay, you can start the riot now. 2 hours of Christmas Story rioting later. I broke my glasses. All the rioters, they swarmed me. They beat me up with a bat. They threw BBs at my head. It's not even 2,400 of them. So, that's great. They got me hunched over in pain. They don't like anyone messing with the Christmas Story. They jumped me at night, for crying out loud. A Christmas Story 2, the people that made that, they're gone. And I hate that movie, but no one deserves to die for that. The people that made A Christmas Story Live, they're dead too. They might have deserved it a little bit. Not too much, though. Not as much as the people from Christmas Story 2. Anyway, all I wanted was to make a Christmas Story. That movie, I wanted to make it a good Christmas special. But people don't want it. But I'm putting it out anyway, because I don't care. There's just one more thing I have to say to you guys. Have a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Hey guys, AGYT Abbott here, and I guarantee that you guys are watching the Yucks That movie right now and saying, what the heck? You're just gonna say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year like that in the bit? Nope. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope you guys have a fantastic holiday season. I know I will. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the Yuck That movie and come back next week where we'll be taking a look at It Chapter 2. Bye guys.